That was Extra Large with Hooker off of their album Who Knows. This is a band so obscure that there's not even a Wikipedia page about them.
Wait, for reals?
Yeah, if you look up Extra Large, they're all like, oh, do you mean extra large clothing? For reference, Extra Large is a side project of the Vandals, a band from Orange County, incorporating elements from ska, punk, and, as I'll forever think of them now, they're Nirvana's dad.
Yeah, thank you, Blab. They are Nirvana's dads.
Other names for that band before they named it include... Hang on.
And he got a whole list.
Include SNIV, S-N-I-V, which stands for Steve-O's New and Improved Vandals. That didn't last. Another prototype name for that band includes the name Anarchy Taco, which I think they should have gone with.
Honestly, that's just basically Austin in a nutshell.
Yeah, can you order me up one of them Anarchy Tacos, and I'll also have an extra large hooker. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right, with that,
Welcome back.
Out of the way.
Welcome back, everyone.
No.
To the new and improved and rebranded Sega CD Monday. Previously known as Mega CD Monday, but no one knows what the fuck a Mega CD is. That's just me.
Only the Europeans do.
So as far as truth in advertising goes, this is now a Sega CD Monday stream where we play Sega CD games. I've also decided my overall goal for this series of streams is we're going to play every single Sega CD game eventually.
Wow, you hate me.
Yep.
Cool. I love to be hated. All right, what are we playing first, Danny?
Up, down. Tomcat Alley.
Oh.
So what do you know about Tomcat Alley?
I know nothing about Tomcat Alley. Well, actually, I know a few things. It's an FMV game. Mm-hmm. It's by Sony. And it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. I have more to say about it. Okay, timing seems okay.
Good.
Boy, I don't think we ever have to retime ever again since getting our new capture card. That's pretty nice.
No. Tomcat Alley is not a horny thing.
It's not an FMV game about cats, I'm sorry.
It should be Tomcat Ally, and it's someone who, supports me. Thank you.
Every ally is a Tomcat ally.
Listen, it's a Monday stream. What, 2 p.m.? You expect me to be lucid? Come on.
Yeah. This is an afternoon stream. Alright, so this... Tomcat Alley, and the next game we're playing, Midnight Raiders, they're part of a Sega CD series I like to call the Explosion Trilogy. Now, we've previously played the first game in this trilogy. That's a game called Surgical Strike. All three of these games have something in common, and that is when you push a button, something explodes.
You know, I for one, respect that.
Yeah.
Alley is A-L-L-E-Y, right? That
yes.
word does not look spelled correctly
it's
because
fine.
of allies.
It's fine.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm just very picky.
Alright, so this is not Digital Pictures. This is Sega published and developed by the Code Monkeys, as was Midnight Raiders and Surgical Strike.
Maybe they shouldn't have let monkeys make FMV games.
Well, the results speak for themselves.
I know. I mean, they did Wirehead.
That's true.
Yeah, as Electric Boogaloo mentions.
Oh, look at this. It's my favorite part.
Yes! Whoa!
Cat's pissed.
That cat hates this. That cat's mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wirehead, also from the same developers, but it doesn't have the mechanic where every time you push a button, something explodes.
That's true.
Not part of the Explosion Trilogy. Now, Wirehead and Surgical Strike, both designed by James Riley.
It's good to be home, huh?
Creator of Night Trap.
Let's go.
This game and Midnight Raiders were not, but they had much of the same production staff. So, wow, look at this compression. It's full screen.
It looks nice. Yeah, it's got that full screen Wirehead look.
Yeah.
Nice rocks.
Oh, those rocks are ripped.
Those rocks have been hitting the gym. Making gains.
Tomcat meeting to Hangar 3. Coordinates relocated to report to new level.
Good. Thanks.
Ooh, smoldering look.
Thank you for saying what I...
Oh yeah, here we go. You know, come to think of it, Fahrenheit is also part of this series. I think this shares a lot of the same engine elements.
So, I saw this in chat earlier. Code Monkeys, they're the people who programmed those Dingo Pictures games, yeah?
Yes, they are. They went on to have a very prolific career in PS2 budget games in Europe.
How the mighty have made money.
Yes, they have. Alright, so if you're unfamiliar with our shtick here, usually when I play Sega CD games during our Wednesday streams, those are games that I'm familiar with, that I've practiced. If we're playing Sega CD games on a Monday stream, I might not be as practiced or as well-versed in these games. I'm not good at Tomcat Alley. I've never actually played Midnight Raiders, so today's stream will be pretty interesting. Cool. Let's start her up.
Oh, Code Monkeys closed its doors.
Aw.
Bullshit.
As you were.
That was fast. 10 hot as you were.
Detected a Tu-22 bomber trying to fly in under
Is
our
this
radar.
Jag?
More like jag
We
off.
have reason to believe that this aircraft may have strontium-19 on board. Mr. Williams.
This was recently developed by Colonel Purvis and is a key ingredient in his chemical warfare's arsenal. We believe that there is enough strontium-19 on this bomber to threaten the entire Western Hemisphere.
And he sent a fighter escort to bring it in. Now, the bomber is currently at this location.
Ooh,
That's so cool.
I love HoloLens.
3.1. Your Tomcat's onboard computers have been programmed with the correct coordinates. Shadow 3, you're on Shadow 5's wing.
Sir?
Shadow 5, the bomber's yours.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's kick the tires and light the fires. Dismissed.
Hell yeah. 10 hut, as you were.
I'm gonna totally kick the tires and start some fires.
Wait, we didn't kick the tires!
No, no!
Altitude is Angels 1.
We lit the fires without kicking the tires!
No.
Shadow 5.
We're screwed.
Shadow 3, over.
These tires are just gonna explode when I hit the ground.
So this is like Top Gun, right?
Shadow 5, are you reading me? Over.
Shadow 3, we've got you.
I'm
Yes?
on the wing. Over.
Is it like straight Top
Answer the
Gun?
radio when your wingman calls.
There's no such thing.
Give me the first waypoint.
Okay, waypoint, huh?
Come on, lock in our waypoint.
Code Monkey.
What's a waypoint? Nobody briefed me on that.
Shadow 3, this is Shadow 5, over.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Ratchet, abort mission. Repeat, abort mission. There's something wrong with a kid.
I lost my nerve.
I don't think you're ready to be
yes.
up here yet.
Damn.
Oh, he didn't even call me dog meat. Game over!
What did you do wrong?
I did nothing.
Well,
This is one of those classic FMV games where they tell you to act at the beginning, and if you don't, they kick you off the force.
I just
See,
wanted-
Night Trap, Sewer Shark, literally every other FMV game.
do they do that in Wirehead?
Actually, they don't. I guess
Well-
that's what makes it an improvement. Alright, let's try and play this.
Shout out to the Code Monkeys game sequel to Tomcat Alley. Nice cats.
Dr. Omni, yes, this is plain Dragon's Lair. Top Gun Dragon's Lair.
You lock in that waypoint, Danny.
Shadow 5, this is Shadow 3, over.
Alright, Titan Caddis from chat just says this game sucks, and that's not
Shadow
false.
5, are you reading me? Over.
Alex, why don't you do me a favor and read me the instruction book since we're here? Specifically just the controls, that's all I need to
Answer the
know.
radio
Okay.
when your wingman calls.
So D-pad, directs aiming reticle on heads-up display. Start.
Give me the first
Starts, pauses, and resumes games. Advances through pre-mission scenes. Button A, fires weapons. Button B, selects heads-up display items.
Okay.
Activates weapons, radio, camera, and countermeasures on heads-up display. Button C, toggles heads-up display on and off.
Okay, so I need to hit B to select my weapons and go to waypoints. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Thank you.
Would you like me to read the story of the game?
Let's finish this first mission first.
Okay.
I'm glad there's a story.
Shadow 5, pinging inbound unidentified.
I do like that, Doc.
Oh shit, I launched a missile. at nothing.
Uh,
You, Shadow 3.
it only cost like us $1 million.
It's probably fine.
Yeah. Toast Brought says Dragon's Air. That's really good.
Oh my god. Ah, fuck! Well, that didn't turn out too well. Why don't you read that story?
Okay, actually, real quick before I do, we got some info from Electric Boogaloo. The people who made this game, Stargate Films, or Stargate Studios as it's known now, by the way, Riley still works there,
Nice.
is the ones, so Stargate Films are the ones that produce the video sequences for this and Surgical Strike. They're still around, and they do post-production for film, like Grey's Anatomy and Walking Dead.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool that they do post-production.
They hung on after the whole Sega CD debacle.
Shadow 5, are you reading?
I'm just glad they still have work, because they're good video. This is good video footage is the thing. This looks really nice. Post-production is edited well. This is really good.
Yeah.
They're actually... Wirehead looks really, really good. And yeah, they're a good production team. I'm glad for them.
Alright, let's go here.
Ratchet, we're heading for Waypoint.
Copy, Shadow 5.
Nice dubbing. We're heading for Waypoint.
Shadow 5, I'm pinging inbound unidentified.
Yeah, let's do this one.
Alright, good luck.
8 for inbound, break right.
Break right, huh?
Bye. He's just running away.
Live to fight another day. Oh, got him. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
Oh man, congrats.
Now we got this.
And speaking of congrats, thank you very much to Real Soviet Bear, who resubbed and has been a sub of ours for 1 whole year. Thank you, Bear
Cool,
friend.
thank you.
Thank you.
Don't let him get away.
For that, we will explode this guy.
I'm gonna kick some tires in your honor.
That was for you, Real Soviet Bear. That man's death is on your hands.
Alright, we got one more target to take out here.
I've lost Tally. Find him. Quick. Bandit. Where is he? 6 o'clock. Missile line.
No! No!
Whoosh.
Damn it. Our Amiga's dead ahead. Close it.
Amiga's dead ahead?
Yes! I want to play some platformers where I have to collect a whole bunch of shit. I'm so excited.
I love pushing up to jump.
Oh, man.
Visual on TU-22.
Copy your visual. We'll draw off the fighters. The bomber is all yours, Shadow 5.
So apparently Stargate did the visual effects for Highlander 2.
Cool.
And then they redid for the 2004 special re-release of the film. God bless.
I'm wasting a ton of missiles out here.
Can you shoot that guy, or is that something
I
else?
think that's my guy.
I
Don't
can't get
shoot
lost.
them.
Come around again. I haven't got enough fuel to make another pass. Shadow 3, abort mission and return to base.
Aww.
This is Shadow 3 confirming your mission aboard.
We almost did it.
I'm going to give you one more chance at that bomber. And you better make this one count if you want to keep your wings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I like how he kind of interrupted the other two people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This time we got it. What are these gauges on the lower right? Is there a
Okay, let me see.
guide or a legend in that manual?
It says fight smart or die.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay,
if that'll help.
right now the R in the lower right is flashing. What does that mean?
Let me see. Okay, let's see. We've got the radio, the recon cam, the flare chaff launcher.
Recon cam?
Yeah, let's see here.
Well, let's see what the radio does.
Shadow 3. Go ahead, Ratchet.
Okay, that lets me call in when I need to.
Yeah, you are responsible for answering up when your wingman radios. You have 5 seconds to respond before the pilot gets on your case.
Good lord.
Then you have 3 more seconds to respond before the mission is scratched. This is way too difficult.
Alright, they give you a grand total of 8 seconds to respond before the game's over at the beginning.
Shadow 5, I'm pinging inbound unidentified.
What do I do when, like, someone's locked onto me? Just launch missiles randomly? Okay, can do.
That doesn't. Okay, we have a thing with the first mission. Let's see. If the intercept weapon because you're the HUD attack warning will flash and the audible alarm will sound. Quickly move the aiming reticle to the flare chaff launcher and press
that's what
button
that
B.
does.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so when someone locks on, you gotta fire off some chaff.
Some cat. So here's a way to fight smart or die. When the warning flashes on your HUD, you have very little time to activate the flare chaff launcher. React fast.
Can do.
If you're out of flares and chaff during an attack, quickly vector towards another hostile by selecting with your reticle. You have a 50-50 chance of outrunning the missile shot.
Oh, okay, so just choose to advance and maybe you'll survive.
Be accurate when using the aiming reticle to select a target vector. Get sloppy and you'll drop in front of a bandit and turn the tables on yourself. Use a radar-guarded missile to protect your wingman. And, if you can't get a lock-on with a heat seeker, quickly change to a radar-guided weapon.
Radar-guided weapon, huh? Alright, let's try that other missile then. So this game gives you a lot of options in regards to combat, unlike other FMV games. I guess there's plenty of video to give you, like, a variety of challenges during these dogfights.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here's a guy. Let me lock onto you, you dingus.
We're out of here.
What, they just left?
He's on our 6. Copy.
I thought people were leaving because I was so bad.
They're like, ah.
We're out of here.
We're within radar missile range.
Fire when you've got lock.
Oh man, I had lock!
You did!
Tally ho.
This game's tough, dude.
Bandit at 2 o'clock. Copy.
Alright, I'm gonna read you your... They have a whole section about how to do the first levels, so let me,
Okay, why not?
Boy, I've lost
Okay, so, you're the new kid, so listen up. The first mission is to nail one of Pavic's bombers. The waypoint for intercept has been programmed into your Tomcat's navigation computer. Splash the fighter escort, then take out the bomber.
I'm getting good help.
Here's the drill. Just after takeoff, your wing will call to say she's in position. The radio icon on your HUD will flash. Move your aiming reticle over it with the D-pad and press button B to key the radio. The reticle will turn blue. Next, Dakota, your driver, will tell you to lock in the waypoint. Move your aiming reticle over the flashing waypoint, small red circle numbered 1, and lock it in by pressing button B.
Okay, so I've got all this so far.
Okay. In no time, radar will pick up on the unidentified air targets and move the aiming reticle over the targets and lock in an intercept course to one of them.
It's so hard to shoot dudes!
It is.
It's so hard!
So, you're the hunter. Party time!
Party time?
Mm-hmm. If you're dropped in right, Tomcat's radar will alert you by placing a green rectangle across a hostile MIG. The weapon system is set for a heat seeker, the flashing weapon on the HUD. Move the aiming reticle over the green rectangle enclosing your target. When the reticle turns red, you have the target solution. Fire fast.
Okay, what's the difference between those three weapons in the lower left? One's heat seeker, one's radar, and then what's the third one?
I want to say that's chaff or whatever, but...
No, it just says the word air.
Then, yeah, okay, so the Su-22 is out past heat seeker range. Move the reticle to the HUD weapons option and lock in a radar-guided missile, that's what it is. Now, move the reticle over the bomber. When it turns red, take the shot. Then it's back to base, Ace.
Back to base, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got him, kid?
We are not winning, I don't think.
No. Right now I'm flying around wasting all my chaff while people get on my ass. Literally and metaphorically.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez! Oh, out of chaff! Will I make it? No, I am dead. Alright, so I think I have some kind of game plan. It all relies on the fact that I have to be able to lock on and fire, which is super difficult. Let's try that again. Luckily they give us plenty of chaff.
Chad's talking about the Pepsi case with the Pepsi points, and what was that? The AV-8 Harrier 2 jump jet
Shadow 5.
that was offered by
Did
Pepsi.
did that guy ever get that?
Nobody got a check for it.
That's good.
Shadow 3. Go ahead, Ratchet.
I'm on your wings. Over. Over.
Plaintiff did not collect the Pepsi points through the purchase of Pepsi products, but instead sent a certified check to them, as permitted by contest rules. Oh my
Roger, we're
god.
heading for waypoint.
Yeah, they probably jerked him around a lot. I guess you don't want to give a guy a Harrier jet.
Shadow 5.
I don't think
Just a regular dude. Let's go to this one.
Like, no offense, regular dudes don't know how to handle guns. Don't give them a jet that's like, don't give people a super gun, okay?
This way.
8 for them down. Break right.
Break right? Okay.
Yeah, basically the dude lost because a judge ruled that no reasonable person would believe that they could get a jet Harrier from Pepsi.
What if I'm not reasonable?
Listen, I am not either, but...
Loki is approaching Phoenix missile firing range.
Also, apparently, thanks Electric Boogaloo, there's a Windows 95 version of Tomcat Alley that was ported by Nova Trade. I had no idea these games actually had... I guess some of them I recall being on Windows, so I guess Tomcat Alley would be too.
I guess the video quality would be better there, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, you're right, Krongo. As mentioned, the guy sent in a check. He didn't get a check, he sent in a check for the Harrier. Anyways, yeah, don't get people a Harrier jet because they don't know how to handle, like... You can't handle lawn darts. Please don't give us Harrier jets.
Let's go here.
We're right on them.
Oh, there we go.
Sweet.
Got him. Hell yeah. Am I doing it?
I think you are.
I might do this. This will be the first time I've ever beaten level 1. Yeah! What now? What now?
Visual on TU-22.
Copy your visual. We'll draw off the fighters. The bomber is all yours, Shadow 5.
Oh, I see some clouds, some cumulus. Oh shit, I shot one of my dudes.
Danny!
It's
Damn, I
fine.
missed.
So, one fun thing from that Pepsi trial. The plaintiff claimed that a federal judge was incapable of deciding on the matter. That instead the decision had to be made by a jury consisting of members of the Pepsi generation. I'm shutting down the stream right fucking now because that is a power move I would have made.
Wow.
Shadow 3 confirming your mission abort.
Mission abort. Oh
I'm gonna
man.
give you one more chance at that bomber. And you better make this one count if you want to keep your wings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How could I not have counted this?
Okay, after I shoot down all the dudes, I need to listen to what everyone's saying
Altitude is Angels
instead of
1.
listening to Alex about Pepsi points.
You just are too. You're just jealous you're not a member of the Pepsi generation.
Over.
That's what I'm renaming millennials, by the way.
Pepsi, only my
Shadow
choice.
3. Go ahead, Ratchet.
Pepsi for TV game.
I'm on your wing. Over.
Titan Caddis says we need to abort playing
You
this
get the first
game.
waypoint.
I don't disagree with you, especially after getting the game over like 5 times in a row.
Listen. This
Here
is
you go.
what, Danny.
Shadow 5
I think I deserve this. This is
My
you just-
chat died, so I'm handing the controller to Alex. Push B over the waypoints,
I
not-
think I lost.
not the missile.
We copy you, Shadow 3. Let's check it out.
Oops.
Okay, update. It's now 103 degrees outside, or 700 degrees Celsius for our fans in the UK.
Cool. We're dead.
Not for long.
God, for air conditioning.
Or 700.
Wow, who pulled an Alex this time?
Did you get him?
I don't know where I'm going.
Ah.
I'm just kind of flying in circles. I think I flew it.
God damn it, Alex!
Okay!
I knew I shouldn't have given you the controller.
How is this my fault?
Did you see me freeze the game during my 5 previous attempts?
Listen, it's because I mentioned bouncers during the pre-show.
Turn down that audio a little. Ah, the classic Swords of Death box trick. My chat died, my plane died, my Sega CD died. Internet's still working, that's good. Well,
Sorry,
okay, I'm gonna have another attempt at this, but I'm gonna recollect myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna show off the credits, which features an exclusive solo from Hollywood musical artist Harold Faltermeyer.
Oh, cool.
The disappearing plane trick, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, watch these credits.
Yo, did you see that special musical appearance by Herbie Hancock?
Oh yeah, Herbie Hancock, not Harold Faltermeyer.
Did you?
Listen.
No.
Damn.
That was really cool.
Now, how do you think that solo came about? Do you think Herbie Hancock was just in the studio one day, and they were like, real quick, Herbie, this will just take 30 seconds. Just riff on a keyboard. That's all you gotta do. That's it. He was just like, at all? Okay, I'm out.
What I like to think happened was, it was like backstage at Cybermania, and they're like,
Yeah.
listen, we know you like the cyber generation. We've got a cyber game for you that's gonna blow your cyber brains.
As you were. 15 minutes ago, our AWACS aircraft detected a
This guy's a-whack, if you ask me.
Danny, that's extremely rude to our friend, the shoot
Commander
man.
Dipshit.
Altitude is Angels 1.
Did you call him?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, I know what to do. You gotta answer the radio, you gotta go to a waypoint, you gotta shoot some dudes, and then I don't know where to go from there.
And then you gotta use the magic missile on that one dude.
I'm on your wing. Over.
Like, I say that, but it is
The
like a
magic missile.
Listen, I don't know how else to describe this missile that is magical.
Smebs, I still need to check out Virtual Nightclub. That game sounds fake. Especially because it apparently has nudity in it?
Yeah!
And Herbie Hancock?
That is just... That sounds like something you made up for the stream.
Yeah. Oh, my radio was flashing. I should have radioed in.
It doesn't matter.
You see that blocky sun?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I think this happened last time we tried to play Tomcat Alley, too.
Yeah.
It's not great.
We dropped in on a big 27. 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 We dropped in on a big 27.
There's some good industrial beats. Turn this up.
We dropped in on a big
Trent
27.
Reznor can use this.
We dropped in on a big 27. We dropped in on a big 27. We dropped in on a big 27.
I wanna plane you like an animal.
I hate...
Let's try one more time.
What happened?
Sega CD's not liking this disc. This is an original. It's in a shitty case and is kind of scratched up.
It is pretty scratched.
Let's give this one more go before we move on to more FMV madness, courtesy of the Code Monkeys.
Smebs, come in, swords a box trick. Swords a dead box trick.
Oh, let's see that cat again since we're here.
Yes. Jello. Cat. Cat.
Should put that cat in a plane.
Cat. No, that's mean to the cat.
You'd be a better pilot than me.
That's true. Cat. Cat. Cat.
There he is.
Cat! Cat! Cat hates plane!
Pissed.
That's me.
Pissed off cat.
It's me when the planes were like flying too close to our house and the house rattles. I'm like, eh.
Alright, this is it. The last run.
Okay, we got this.
So far, this game is even more incomprehensible than Surgical Strike, which is saying something. It took me a long time to learn how to play Surgical Strike, and I didn't even do it well.
Shadow 5, this is Shadow 3.
Alright,
Over.
in terms of credentials, I've beaten Corpse Killer, Slam City with Scottie Pippen, Sewer Shark, Night Trap,
I'm on your way.
Wirehead,
Over.
so many more. This game mystifies me,
Waypoint.
and that says something.
Yeah, you're kind of an expert at these sort of games. You're very, very good at them.
It's just so unclear. I'm glad we have the manual, because I really wouldn't have known what to do.
Shadow 5, I'm pinging inbound unidentified. Copy that, Buzz. I've got him. Dakota, let's investigate. It's party time.
It's party time.
8 for them down. Break way.
Okay, can do. Hey! I broke right!
Game over. You're dead. You're like beyond dead, dude.
Should I move on? How long have we been doing this?
30 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So, like I said, I'll practice up on this, and if I can get any sort of playable playthrough of this, it'll show up on one of our Wednesday streams. Oh, this one's a toughie. This is a challenge right here. Still, it's got that exclusive Herbie Hancock solo.
That is pretty cool.
Here's hoping it didn't wipe my Sega CD's memory.
Oh yeah!
That would not be too cool.
Because we did check before the show.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next up, also from Stargate Films and the Code Monkeys, Midnight Raiders. So like Surgical Strike, this game also had a 32X CD release planned, but it was cancelled. Because so few people owned a Sega CD and a 32X. Once again, there were only 5 32X CD games released, and I have all of them.
Congratulations!
Is this the same game? Did I put in the same disc?
Okay, this is the same game. Oh my god!
Did I burn 2 copies of Tomcat Alley?
It's music. Is this Black Hawk Down?
This is Tomcat Alley in a helicopter.
Splatoon?
Music's cool.
Whoa, this music. Yeah, hold on. This kind of kicks ass.
Kinda, yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Makes a good impression.
You're right, Smebs, there's no angry cat. This may be bullshit.
Ah, true.
Stargate Films got a bitchin' logo now.
Love that completely overdriven sound in that logo sequence. It's just like, wow.
I love this already. Okay.
It's the same set.
Listen, 2 games, 1 set of footage. It's good.
Crosses out Operation Tomcat, replaces it with Operation Midnight.
Dragonfly, this is Colonel Grimsby. Do you read me?
This is Dragonfly.
Word from Washington is that Operation Midnight is a standard recon, Stryker.
Stryker, this is J.T. Adams.
I read you, Adams.
You and your Apache squadron will proceed at bearing 170 until further notice. Langley out.
Now, Mr. Adams, do you mind telling me what this is all about?
Colonel Grimsby. Less than 3 hours
Oh, he
ago,
has
we
a tiny
received
cigar in
this
his
code
mouth.
red communique from one of
that's what
our...
that
Now it's back in! Wait, it's on the other side of his mouth. Did he have 2?
Oh, continuity. Beautiful.
Show that the world's leading biochemist has been kidnapped and needs to be extracted immediately.
That's the same plot as Tomcat Alley, isn't it?
Yes.
Here, Dr. Mensch. I must speak fast. This may be the last chance I have to communicate with you. They have forced me to make a toxic formula that will destroy the world. You must rescue me immediately, or else the world will come to an end. Oh, please hurry, hurry, please. Over.
Bye-bye.
My God.
I love you.
Now, Dr. Mensch must be extracted at any cost. The Al Shakur plant, all surrounding areas, and all personnel must be terminated with extreme prejudice.
Can you guarantee the safety of my team, Mr. Adams?
The lives of millions of people are at stake here, Grimsby. If we have to sacrifice, what, a few good men to avoid a nuclear war, so be it. The 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 nuclear war, so be it.
I don't even know what to say at this point. There's only so many times I can riff on this happening.
Nuclear war,
So be it. Nuclear war.
Nuclear war?
Be it.
So be
Nuclear
it.
war. So be it.
The opponent says the nuclear war trick.
Is this a thing common to failing Sega CDs? Like, it'll just hiccup on an FMV sequence? Alright, this disc was a freshly burned verbatim disc. It has no scratches, no marks. I think my Sega CD... Maybe I need to invest in one of those CD cleaning kits.
I think you do.
Wait, I can't skip this. Well, enjoy the intro again.
Oh my god.
At least we know Popful Mail is going to work, because it doesn't have FMV.
Mm-hmm. Nuclear war, just do it.
So be it. Well, on the plus side, I do have a CDX, so maybe want to swap that in for future streams.
Okay.
Still pushing start.
I've got my Sega CD somewhere.
And yeah, we could get another Mega CD, but yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot nowadays. Especially because so few people are willing to hook them up and test them out. It is kind of a pain in the ass. Midnight Raiders, another game from the Code Monkeys and Sega. And Stargate! Wow!
More Stargate! FMV.
Alright, so same plot as Tomcat Alley. Let's start the game. Okay, got a reticle here.
That's good.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I like this. I think you gotta blow up the options. Good. Good.
Yes,
Both of those are
thank
good.
No, but... Okay, good. Took a few shots, but... Also, I'm shooting the options screen. Oh my god. Alright, let me tell you this. That lens flare in the background is an FMV sequence, and every time it ends, the Sega CD lags to load it again. So notice how my thing moves around.
Oh my god!
That's good.
Oh, no wonder your Sega CD hates this.
Done. Done? Done.
I'm done. I'm the done one here.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
Midnight Raiders, Tomcat Alley, and a helicopter. Tomcat helicopter.
Dragonfly, this is Langley. Do you copy?
This is Dragonfly.
Yeah, it's like a DVD menu.
Striker, we're getting cut out. There must be some
Dude had a
radio-
Rock Band
Fuck
microphone.
you, Adams. We got a ridge coming up, maybe messing up your signal.
Yeah,
You see that ridge, Joker?
Better put your helmet on, kid.
What?
Put your helmet on, Joker.
What's the matter, Striker? You don't think I trust you? We're just out here doing recon.
You got something to shoot? Shoot it!
Yeah, you! Pew, pew. Okay.
How was that?
Good shooting, kid.
All right. It's on.
This is like the Fox Hunt guy, except in a helicopter.
Close.
No! 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 No!
Kinda close. It's on. Kinda close. It's on. Kinda
There's nothing sadder than a Sega CD that can't read FMV games. I just want to say. That's like your bread and butter. That's your soul. That's all of your existence, and you refuse to accept it. You refuse to accept who you are in your past, Danny Sega CD. Well, you must.
Alex is pointing at the Sega CD, and
It's not all Lunar and Popful Mail. Sometimes it's
sometimes you
Midnight
gotta
Raiders.
get your hands dirty. Sometimes you gotta kick the tires and light the fires. Or whatever you do with a helicopter. Kick the rotors and light the boaters. This is our last attempt at Midnight Raiders, and probably our last attempt at streaming an FMV game on this particular Sega CD.
Forgot it. I know why I didn't. I didn't change it to Midnight Raiders. That's
Yeah,
why
there
it
you go.
didn't work.
Okay, it'll work this time.
Okay, it'll work perfectly this time. Nothing will. Thank you for that.
So what have we seen so far? We've seen this game is very simple. It just has a reticle. There's no like on-screen icons, no navigation. It's just shooting, as far as I can tell. And you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of fucking Bug Blasters.
Yes.
In fact, I think this uses a similar engine to that. It's more similar to that than it is to Tomcat Alley.
No, this is not another streamed death of a console. Stop it, everyone.
It's not gonna happen.
So, yeah, Dark Tetsuya is telling us to dig out the CDX, and Opponent asked, would it help to replace just the lens assembly?
Possibly. I'm thinking I really will try a CD cleaning kit, because the lens has never been cleaned as far as I know.
Oh my god, and you've had it for like thousands of years.
Yes, thousands of years.
Yeah, actually, this is what they pulled out of that nasty sewer sarcophagus. It's like Danny's.
It was a Sega CD.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, friend. Rest in peace. We'll feature Midnight Raiders again during a future stream. The pain in the ass thing is that the Sega CDX uses Model 2 RGB cables, which I don't have, so I'll need to get some of those.
Okay.
I do have a backup. It just may be a little bit before we get FMV games up and running again. Rest assured, this is a priority. Poor Sega CD.
Poor baby. I'm sorry I made fun of you and told you to accept your past.
Alex, why don't you take the opportunity to load up a FAQ for Popful Mail?
Can do.
Because I kind of liked you acting as navigator last time we were playing. Alright, so let's resume our progress on a game we played several weeks ago. Popful Mail for Sega CD. Developed by Sega and Falcom, this was translated by Working Designs, who gave it a really sassy translation.
Very sassy.
We're also playing the unworked version, which is a hacked version of the Working Designs release that reverts all the difficulty back to the Japanese version. Because what they did when they brought it over is they translated it and made it super, super hard. And I've beaten it once in that super hard mode, and that is enough for me. You can chide me all you want about playing a baby game, but I know the truth.
Sometimes it's fun to play a baby game.
Yeah. So here's a fun thing. This game has a crash handler, so if this one crashes, you're gonna be in for some fucking fireworks.
Oh, I'm excited.
Alright, when we last left our heroes, and they are heroes because Popful Mail, our bounty hunter protagonist, found some friends. There's Tato the Magician, and Gaw, who is a Gaw. Gaw are a race of little dragon creatures.
Alright, where did we leave off?
We left off in the Deviant Den.
Oh.
Let's see if we can play some game without crashing today.
Okay. Go all the way right and descend the ladder. You'll find a treasure chest with an apple.
Can do. So yeah, this game's a side-scrolling action RPG. Yep, you're right on the money.
Continue right, work your way to the bottom center, and descend the ladder for another apple.
Another apple? Okay, maybe down and right then.
Yeah. No, that's where you can...
Crap.
Okay.
I guess it's been a few weeks since we played this, so I guess we can re-establish some things. This was originally a PC 88 and 98 platformer, where it was a very different game. Falcom and Sega teamed up to bring it to Sega CD, and there were also versions for TurboGrafx and Super Famicom, all of which are completely different. Alright, I found one apple, and then there's like 2 doors.
Yeah, it says continue right, okay, head left and go through the door. So go through that door you saw when you descended down.
Alright, can do. The
So
one at
go
the bottom?
down. Whee! Yeah, that was my bad, I missed that. Sorry about that.
I wanna be Gaw. Make me Gaw. Oh, I can't be Gaw here. Why?
It's bullshit.
It's total bullshit.
Everything's normal! Everything is normal! Everything is normal. Just keep going, Danny.
Let's try the other door.
Everything.
This was not supposed to be a glitch exhibition, okay, Sega CD?
That led you out.
Okay, from the hot springs.
So, because the hot springs this was where you were last, so go through there, and then go through that one door that gave you that little glitch, but that door is where you're supposed to go.
This one, I really don't understand, because the FMV hiccups, that was clearly just it choking on part of the disc, but... First of all, there's not supposed to be this screen that pops up when you go through a door. You're not supposed to see a ton of glitches.
Was that a new room that you went through? Because you... Are you...
None
yeah,
of this is supposed to be...
This is different.
Is it?
Yes. That pole wasn't there earlier, yeah.
Okay.
See, this is different.
Why does that screen pop up, though?
Because the game is really mad at you. The system is mad.
Oh, the Sega CD...
Right.
The Sega CD is so mad at me.
And go down that ladder.
I'm so scared, you guys. Oh, go down the ladder.
Yeah. The bottom center is where they want you to go. There's the other apple.
Alright, well, this is... Folks, this is a creepypasta in action. I can't really guarantee what's going to happen from this point on. Where do we go, Alex?
Okay, then head up again and continue right. Make your way through here. After descending the first ladder, you'll find a chest with a prison key. Then continue to follow the only path.
Alright, head up, look for the prison key.
So you should be heading right. Yeah, you should be heading right, and you need to go down, like, another ladder. Up that way. Keep going. Keep going. Don't worry.
Why does it do that?
Don't stress. It's gonna be normal. It's gonna be a normal one.
Welcome to Totally Normal Playthroughs with Danny and Alex. Alright, in the next room, I'm here. I guess I just keep going to the right.
I guess I didn't. I guess we missed the prison key from the other room. I don't know what they were talking about. But in this room, make your way through here. In this area, you'll come upon a weapon shop. Now is definitely the time to buy stuff for mail and an electro cane for tat.
Alex, I don't know if I want to see what the weapon shop looks like.
I'm afraid too. This is pretty interesting. Oh, no. Okay, so you are going the right way. Okay, then go back up and then keep going right.
Okay.
Go down the only path you're allowed to go down. So maybe you should be going... Okay. I'm trying to remember which... So yeah, just keep going. I think go to where you were and then just continue down that path. Because you just need to go like... It's like basically like, it's go the only way you need to. So yeah, go back to the right.
Okay.
Your Mega CD is rebelling against being referred to as a Sega CD, says Tiki. That's actually...
Yeah, it clearly disagreed with my rebranding.
Yeah, we even rebranded internally in the OBS files and stuff. So.
It's not a Mega CD, though. It's a Sega CD... Oh, no, that makes it even worse. This system is special. It has a region switch modded. That's something I'm going to lose access to if we move to CDX.
Cooler.
Thanks.
Okay, go that way. Look at you go.
Loop.
Ah, boy.
This was going to be another gaming history stream, but now it's just...
Now it's another glitch showcase.
We're entering into a realm of unknown glitches. Alright. Oh, that's what it's supposed to say. Okay. Alright, so between screens it's supposed to briefly write to the backup RAM.
So your RAM is messed up then.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh yeah. How do you fix that?
Good question. Anyone know how?
Hey, if you know... I love them.
Dig that red cape.
If any of you know how to fix a RAM handling error in the Sega CD, that would be what I would call an epic win. That would be really cool. Oh. No! Fuck! Danny is leaving the room to scream? Oh my god! When Danny left the room, a whole bunch of boxes by the door collapsed. Everyone, give me 1 second to fix these boxes.
Oh, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. When you left, you slammed the door so hard that the boxes tumbled down.
Alright.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Alex is dying. So's the Sega CD.
Ow, my back! My back hurts!
Alright, we have reached maximum retro, pals.
Oh my god!
So, now that I know what the problem is, at least I can diagnose it. Here's the good news. After the bouncers incident, I backed up my Popful Rail... I backed up my Popful Mail data to my EverDrive, so we still have the data. The question is whether the Sega CD's backup RAM can handle it. Wow, that is such a Retro Pals moment, like bringing up the save menu again and suddenly no saves. Here's what we're gonna do. Alright, we're entering uncharted territory for this stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Sega CD's RAM, format it, because it's pretty much worthless as is. And then I'm gonna copy over that save data from my EverDrive and see if that works.
Thank you, Tepid Snake. They threw 100 bits at our face, saying that they are adding to the Sega CD funeral.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Hectara calls it the disappearing RAM trick, and K-Price says the game has biffed it in the biggest way.
It really has.
Thank you, Orange Right, also donating 100 bits to the fund. It's there!
No, it deleted my Popful Mail data. It has the colors of modern rock still.
You gotta say Mr. Big and the Vandals.
Alright, the thing's been formatted. Let's see if this works.
Also, one thing I heard was we need to reseat the connection too. That may be a thing.
Think so? Okay.
You know, I've seen a few people suggest. I've seen that from Electric Boogaloo and I think your BB in chat. So.
Alright, it's been reseated.
Let's just
plug in that EverDrive. See, if nothing else, I'm glad that we got that screen that didn't have the garbled text, because now I know how to diagnose and maybe fix it. Let's stay calm, everyone. Let's not leave the door. Let's not go out the door and knock down a huge pile of boxes.
That was really funny. You gotta watch the playback on that, because I lost my shit.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Sega CD is a master troll.
It's a fun system.
Abby says, so there you have it. The mail's been popped. That's not wrong.
Ooh, you know what?
Huh.
I wonder if this thing functions as a backup RAM card. Or if it's like the Sega Saturn RAM cards, where it's just like, you can't do it in real time.
That'd be normal.
Alright, so copy the RAM card to here. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so if this doesn't work, it'll go off internal memory. If the internal doesn't work, I'll just try running it off the EverDrive.
I'm okay. I'm still...
Once again, this is uncharted territory, so be on your guard. See, what I'm worried about is that the game is going to start... sometimes when old games glitch, they start strobing, flashing lights in unpredictable patterns, and
I will cover it up and I will not look.
I don't want to kill the audience, because when... Like, that stuff's bad enough when it's intentional, but when it's glitchy, there's no telling what it can do. Hey, it's Popful Mail, a Sega CD game made by Falcom and Sega, where everything always goes according to plan. Popful Mail never biffed it. She's not Popful Rail or Popful Nail,
oh my
but
god.
Popful Mail.
I'm a little lightheaded. Just kidding.
I am too.
That was...
Okay, alright, this game detects the RAM card, that's nice, but let's say no for now. Yeah, see?
Okay, normal. I don't trust this.
I don't either.
I'm gonna bring in a fire extinguisher in a minute, just in case.
You know what? That's a good idea. Alright, I think I remember what to do here. You go right for the apple, go to the next room for the next apple, and then you find a key. Popful Mail! Originally a PC 88 and 98 game, also available on Turbo CD and Super Famicom and Sega CD, and each version is completely different. Hey, look at that. No error.
Okay, good. God, maybe you just needed to do that and reseed.
Possibly. Would that have caused the FMV issue?
I don't know, but let's hope that things are fixed, even though saying that is definitely a good way to get cursed. So.
Oh, absolutely.
But so far, so good, and I'm...
Yeah, here's hoping.
Thank you to everyone who suggested reseating Electric Boogaloo and your BB and whoever else I missed. It does seem to be giving us a little bit of a nice booster-rooney.
Booster-rooney.
I'm terrible, I apologize.
Sega CD is just listening to you and gritting its teeth, wondering when it can strike next. Booster-rooney.
The opponent and Quill Coyote mentioning this is what Garfield warned us about, and this is why Garfield hates Mondays.
It's true.
I hate Sega CD Monday, says Garfield after his, 12 pack-a-day habit. How is he even alive? He's a cat. They can't inhale that much smoke.
Hey, got the prison key.
Okay.
Alright, where do we head from here?
Okay, go down and keep going to the left and just follow this path around.
Okay,
go back
can do.
up. Yeah.
Alright, we're back on track. No longer getting any save RAM datas. Errors. There's no longer any datas in my error. Alright, what I'm going to do after we finish today's stream is I'm going to go ahead and copy that data right back to the RAM cartridge. So if the worst happens, we're prepared. See, I was prepared this time. This ain't another Willy Beamish. We don't have to torpedo another Sega CD playthrough. The Magic Man.
I guess God doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay, what do we buy here?
Okay, you're gonna want to buy the, let's see. Buy stuff for mail and an electro cane for Cat, since you should now have enough money. If not, make doubly sure you get the boomerang, chainmail, and electro cane. So...
Which cane?
Electro cane.
Okay, I need to get the electro cane. That's my favorite genre of music. Tanks a million, bud. And he's also selling Earth Robe and Earth Charm.
Okay, it doesn't...
Oh, I still have those.
You have those, so you're good. So yeah, get the electro cane, and then get some good stuff for mail if she doesn't already have it.
What happened to God? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Did he just take off? What else you want me to do? Boomerang, chain shield, chainmail, round shield.
Do you have those?
Yeah, let's check.
Okay. God hasn't joined our party yet, says Krungo, so...
Really?
I thought he did.
I remember talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't think we got to the point where he was playable, huh?
Not yet.
Alright, let's go buy that boomerang.
Sorry, I just...
Okay, I think I'm back to normal now. We're all stocked up. We've resumed the journey. Everything's normal.
Shout out to everyone who saw, whatever we've been doing.
I don't even know what happened. Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Okay, where to now?
Okay, heal if needed, equip your new stuff, and stay playing as mail. Descend the ladder and open up the chest to the left for a banana. Then talk to the gauze down here. The far one won't let you in on Muttonhead's location. Well, we can figure it out on our own, so go back to precinct, so yeah, so.
Gratis is big. Gratis is scary. Ouch, 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 yeah. Gratis?
Oof, ow, ooh.
Didn't you know? He's a giant monster that lives on Panic Peak but sleeps eternally. If Gratis awakes, God Cave will be wrecked. All gone. Gone. A magic man tried to wake Gratis, but God will never, never allow that to happen.
Banana. Ah, so nice to be back to normal. Remember when video games worked?
Yes.
Strange to see you down here. Can God help?
I heard that you had captured Muttonhead. Say, where'd you take him?
God cannot tell. Big secret. Bad man. He tried to wake the sleeping giant. Are you a friend of his?
Voice kind of reminds me of Shin-Chan.
Me? How stupid do I look?
Whoa.
I'm just after the huge bounty on his head. Get it?
Well, I still can't help you. He's too dangerous.
Alright, what do we do now?
Go back to where you were, go up. and then make your way through this area. So keep going.
Back to the left?
This. Oh, gee. Okay. Hold on. So go back to the previous screen, and then it says go back to the previous screen, and through that. Here, jump down and keep heading left to the locked prison door. Inside, you'll find Muttonhead.
Is that verbatim what it says?
Yes.
Go to the next room and through that. Alright, so I assume he just means to progress, to just backtrack.
I assume that's what they mean.
We mentioned this before last time we tried playing this, but reading facts sometimes is kind of like translating a foreign language. Because these people are familiar with these games, but they cannot express themselves with words. That's just the perils of relying on free guides on the internet. So at some point I should be heading left, huh?
Yeah, maybe up that ladder. You're gonna head left. Maybe someone up there's trying to kill you.
Yeah, I think it's a bat.
Oh, fucking bats. They'll suck you dry.
Orang's nice.
How about me again?
I'm getting paid.
Okay, so...
I'm back to where I was before.
Okay, jump down and just keep heading left to the locked prison door. I like that you don't have full damage.
Yeah. Here's that apple I missed before.
So yeah, go to the left and it should... Not that.
Can you also load up a video to confirm this?
No, that's the door. It had a lock on it.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So, yeah, and your key is gone, so...
Why, if it isn't my slippery old pal Muttonhead?
Good old slippery Muttonhead.
I told you I'd catch up to you sooner or later, and here I am.
Say, you're that nice little girl I met the other day, aren't you, sweetie? I was offered a big reward to guard these caves for a very mysterious man. And well, seeing how I've got a price on my head, well, it seemed like a great place to hide out. But I guess I really underestimated the power and the resolve of these pesky flying blobs.
Don't talk about Gaw like that.
They learned of my plans for the area, and well, they got kind of angry. Squad fools, they trapped me in my sleep.
Guess you weren't as smart as you thought.
But they underestimate me. Only I control Garatus. I'll crush them when I get out of here.
Oh yeah, I've seen plenty of you can't miss it. Those are infuriating.
Oh, I hate that.
Uh-oh, no doubt about it. He's lost it. Big time.
Yeah, Blab, I also like it when fact creators put in, like, their favorite lyrics, their favorite, like, 311 lyrics,
Yes,
things
exactly.
like that. Especially 311. Okay.
Alright,
you
so-
want to return to that Gaw who wouldn't tell you shit.
Okay. Now that we've interrogated Muttonhead, let's head back. Don't want to jinx it, but performance here is pretty nice. It's almost like a normal Sega CD.
Maybe you really just had to reseed it.
I think it might have, yeah.
It's been through a lot, and it's been kind of kicked a bunch by us and the cats.
One of the cats likes to stand on it. The CD drive, I mean.
Yes, yeah, is that test or button?
That's buttons. He'll come in and try to get my attention, and he'll just put his front paws up on the Sega CD's drive.
Because he
just
knows
like,
the drive's Danny nuts.
Get the hell off that!
Tess does the same thing.
Yeah.
She just rubs her head against it, though.
Mhm.
She's a little more polite.
Well, I'm glad to report this game is still fun after all these years. In fact, this version is definitely more fun than the US one I played several years ago. The difficulty honestly makes it maybe a little bit too easy, but sometimes that's what you want. You just want a nice, laid-back adventure. Not some kind of grind fest.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, sometimes you don't want to spend, like, 100 hours with a game. Sometimes you've got, like, other things to do in your life.
Exactly. Alright, let's go back to that Gaw. Is this where he joins us?
Maybe.
This is the fool that caused Garatus to awaken. You know him, don't you? Tell, Gaw.
huh?
Your friend has awakened Garadas from his sleep. You must pay for his stupid actions.
My friend? Awakened? God, what are you talking about?
This fool.
That guy.
Guess what? And I know this is gonna make your day. I blew it again.
Oh, that's the Retro Pals promise right there.
So I just blew the door off its hinges and, well, kind of woke up this giant.
You sounded proud of it.
There, and he was pretty mad. So I just ran. Then I tell Squirty here about it, and he goes ballistic on me. I mean, jeez. But he calmed right down once I told him my old pal Mail would take care of our little monster problem. No sweat. And hey, I know you can do it, Maylee. Come on, win one for the slickster.
Why, you little... do you know what you did this time? You're a disaster factory! This is a really big problem, P-Brain!
You gotta boss
Try
after
to
this
stop
one.
Garadas Mail.
Okay.
It's our only hope. Destroy him, and you can have Muttonhead. I promise. But that's only if you destroy him completely. In fact, I'll sweeten the deal. If you succeed, I'll follow you anywhere.
Okay. That's a good deal. So we get a new party member. We bail out Slick. If you don't remember, Slick is our bumbling friend, basically this game's David Spade character, who ruins everything. And wouldn't you know it, this time he woke up the Dark God Garadas.
That was...
You really biffed it this time, Slick.
If someone hasn't already clipped that, I'm going to clip that just for myself to use as a reaction, just because, like, guess what, everybody? You'll be so proud I blew it again!
Yeah.
That's just... Not to say it, but that is a hashtag mood, my guys. Alright.
Boy, you know what? I really should have saved back there.
His weakness is his head.
Okay.
Lightning projectile, let's see. Hopefully Mail has a boomerang. Stand at the far left side of the room near the door right column. Use the boomerang and press up to fire at the red dragon as it flies above you. And move out of the way before being hit. Don't stand in front of the door or else you'll exit the room. After you kill the lower one, kill the higher one. Then move to the right and
look at
attack
that.
the Thunder Dragon.
You can throw your boomerang upwards.
So
Alright.
you're going to want to throw it up and avoid their attacks.
That was actually useful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they got a lot of health.
They do.
No problem. We got time. Also good to know that I can exit the room if needed. Do I have to destroy these guys? I'd rather
Yes.
just kill this guy. Oh, really? Okay.
You're going to have too many attacks if you don't do it, I think. I mean, you could, but...
I'd do it my way.
Okay, but you're getting your ass kicked.
Hey!
Sorry.
Do not question my methods.
You're right. You can't... Danny's a great gamer who's great at gaming, and he cannot be insulted for his gaming skills. Especially a Tad.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got more health.
Fair enough.
My arms!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Easy mode.
Come on.
Got him.
Oh wow, you didn't have to go after those guys.
Mm-hmm. Now they're my friends. Kick the Thunder Dragon's butt.
Nice.
What now?
Okay, let's see. Then move to the right. If you... After the fight, make sure Tad is at full health and has the electro cane.
Mm-hmm.
Then, let's see. Return to the weapon shop to heal if you need to. Then go right and up the ladder and open the chest to the right for a cherry. So heal, go back to where you were.
I gotta heal up so I can get this cherry.
Yeah.
Hey, buddies.
So yeah, keep going to...
Hey, make way for the Melinator.
Oh my god.
Just get out of my hair, okay?
Well, you don't have to be mean about it. Sheesh. I was just trying to show my support, that's all.
Well, you can just practice your cheers while I go clean up your mess.
Alright, I described him as David Spade before, but him calling me the Mailinator clearly says that he's the Rob Schneider of this game.
You
instead.
have another fight after this with Garados. I wasn't Garados, I was just a Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
So, and they're like, hey, please save.
Where's this cherry?
Okay, go up the ladder. Oh, hold on.
I see it.
Okay, never mind. I just want to make sure I didn't, like, lead you into disaster. I don't know, I don't...
You should maybe highlight the part you're reading. Or zoom in or something. You're doing good.
Okay, so save your game and head right.
Alright, here we are at Panic Peak.
Please don't be weird. Okay, so, his weakness is the front of the head. And there are attacks. Their attacks are charging and jumping, which causes.
Oh, he's adorable!
Oh my god, it's me! It's me when I wake up and I need to stream. I'm just like, huh.
I didn't think Garados was this beautiful
There you
creature
go.
here. Oh, I see. Okay. Oof.
Okay, so.
What do I do about those
Let
stalactites?
me read. Hopefully you have a few shares. It's a tough fight.
Alright.
Make sure you're fighting his attack. At the start of a battle, and whenever he's not attacked, he simply walks around. But when he is attacked, he turns red and jumps and causes rocks to fall. As soon as you see him start to jump, run. Then he'll either charge or shoot fireballs, sometimes both. If he shoots fireballs, dodge and get in as many shots as you can. If he charges, run like a little girl. Since each shot damages him for 3 HP, I recommend jumping when he's green and immediately firing 2 or 3 times and run like heck to the left. And you should dodge the rocks.
Well, he's retreating very slowly.
Okay, that's cool. Let me turn around. A minute.
Hello? Cute
Yay.
lizard man.
Also, when he has his back turned, he won't be able to cause any damage and must wait until he turns around. So yeah, don't do shit.
That's what I'm doing. I was expecting some kind of evil wizard or something, not this cute dragon thing. Oh yeah, this is... Got it.
Wow, you wrecked him. After the fight, return to the Ga village in the Deviant Den.
Can do.
And then Ga will join you.
Garados got wasted.
Yeah.
I remember some of these boss fights. I remember that one particularly being especially hard in the Working Designs version. Because those stalactites, you really can't dodge them. And in the US version, they do double damage. And that guy takes twice as many hits.
Cool.
So you need to rely on those consumable items, which cost money. And to get money, you gotta grind for it. Thus making the game a pain in the ass. Or you can beat him first try and have fun with your life.
Mm-hmm.
The choice is clear.
We're pretty far in the game.
We actually are. I don't think we'll beat it this stream, but maybe one more stream should be enough to do it. Yep, I sure am.
You did it!
That's me.
Yeah, I sound like Alex.
I was gonna say, when did you start T, dude?
It runs in the family.
God didn't think you had a chance. God promised to be your friend if you won. God will make good on his promise by joining your quest. Hey, let's go get Muttonhead. Now. God.
Gaw, wait just a minute. I need to have a few words with Mr. Slick. Say, do you still have the hammer that I used to free you the other day? And if so, would you be so kind as to return it?
Fuck him up, Tad.
Hey, that was a gift, remember? You see,
Hate you,
I found
David
where
Spade.
Master Muttonhead is being held, but it's sealed with rocks. I need the hammer so I can get to him. Well, since you asked so nicely, and because you just saved my butt from a royal thrashing that would make the Inquisition look like a tea party for senior citizens, I'd like to present this hammer to you.
Yeah.
As a gift. Oh, thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me.
Also, Tepid Snake asks, but I think the question got answered, is this music being done by the Mega Drive FM?
Yes, it is. This is not Red Book Audio. This is chip music.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo clarifies it's the YM2612 mixed in with the Ryko PCM chip on the Sega CD.
Who could have done this? Certainly not an ordinary game.
It is a mystery, but the people who could explain it are gone.
All gone.
This place is gutted. It would take an army to do this. But who were they? Muttonhead, I know you're involved in this somehow, so come clean. What happened?
This destruction is just a small demonstration of my new power!
Get a grip. You're strong, but you don't have that much power.
Wait, I think I'm putting this together. I bet this has something to do with that Kaiser fellow and the legend of the one called the Overlord.
Well, you guessed right. Give that boy a shiny gold star.
Tato, who is this Overlord anyway?
It's from the legend of the ancient wars. The Overlord was leader of a powerful trio of beings who tried to conquer our world. They were stopped by an elf, a dwarf, and a warrior, then banished from our dimension with the Black Seal.
If that's true, we have trouble. In God Cave, Prunehead was shouting. He bragged about breaking a black seal to bring bad spooks.
Is that true?
You don't have a clue. I planned the whole thing. The Overlord's back and he owes me a big favor.
Well, I could arrange for you to join him. Get the point?
Please! I'm just a weak and powerless old man. Didn't your mother ever teach you to show a little respect for your elders?
Well, since you can't shield us from the Overlord's power, we might as well send you back to him.
No, you can't send me back to him. He'd mock my failure to stop you, then kill me.
Well, I could spare you the humiliation by killing you now.
Wait, Mail! Although he doesn't deserve it, please give him another chance.
All right, Tat, you got it. Just one more chance.
Thank you. Your kindness will be repaid someday. Now then, since the seal has been broken, it seems we must learn how to reactivate it. Legend speaks of it being crafted by a
does.
But
Couldn't stop looking at it.
Still alive?
If he is alive, he'd be at the sanctuary in the old mines.
Well then, looks like that's where we're headed. The mines.
But Mail, I thought you...
Hey, don't get me wrong here, Tatters. I'm not doing this to save the world. Anyone who's known as the Overlord is bound to have tons of treasure. I bet it makes the reward for Muttonhead look like pocket change. And who knows, Tat? I might even be persuaded to share a little bit of it with you. So let's get this show on the road.
Great. Just lead the way, Mail.
Tato, you spineless weasel! I taught you everything you know, and now you're going to let me rot in this cage while you prance around the land playing magic, boy? You can't do this to me!
I'm terribly sorry, Master, but we must stop what you have started before it's too late.
But I'll starve to death!
Hey, don't worry. Alive or dead, I'll still get my 2 mil. We'll be back when the seal's restored. See you later, Smarty.
Dog IRL says, enjoy Popful Jail.
Popful Jail. Nice that they had that cage they were just lugging around with them. Alright, so we've completed our first major objective. We have stopped Muttonhead, but a much larger story is unfolding. We gotta find the Overlord and save the world and take his treasure.
So, you could go to the mine, or you could do what the facts writer suggests and backtrack and go to a bunch of areas you were unable to access earlier and get some nice items. What would you like to do?
What kind of items are we talking about?
Alright, so, you get, let's see, you can help the woman who lost the wedding ring and find her wedding ring this way. And then you get to go to Tree Sun and you get to give it to her, and you get an elixir.
I have an elixir.
Okay, so you want to leave it be?
Yeah, we might do it later.
Okay.
But keep that in mind for now.
'Cause there's a boss you have to fight for that too. So, yeah, go to the mine.
We're in the mines.
Okay, there are quite a few miners. Talk to them if you wish.
If I feel like it.
Oh my, this mine certainly looks old. Sir, if I might trouble you, can you tell me if this is the old dwarf mine?
Да, конечно. Sure, this is the place all right, but there is hardly anything left of the little fellows, except the old sanctuary at the top. Hey, what's a nice kid like you doing in this place? Looking for a party?
Well, actually, sir, I'm looking for someone. He's an old dwarf, far older than you or I. Perhaps you've seen him lately?
Couldn't say. See, I've only been here a few days myself. Ask some of the other miners. Maybe they know.
Well,
his accent changed completely.
Sorry to have interrupted your work.
Is this guy fucking with us? Let's get Mail to kick his ass.
Sounds good.
Or better yet, Gaw. Oh, look at that. We can play as Gaw now. And his thing is he can jump super high. Look at him go. He also spits fire, which is nice.
All I can think of is that lesbians and gays support the miners from the 1980s mine strike in the UK.
Yeah.
That's literally all I can think of.
Have you seen an old dwarf in his stinkhole?
Mumbles hasn't been down here in a long time.
He has a
There's
name.
a sanctuary at the top of the mine.
That voice! Is that a cameo by Duke from The Critic?
I can't figure out that new watchman.
Oh my God!
There's hell in here and he's drinking coffee.
That's me.
What a
All
goof.
hail Duke. Duke is life.
One sec.
Gabe's got some pretty good voice work. I enjoy it.
Gold! I just know it's here. I can smell it. Come on, Gold. Show your stuff.
Hey, have you seen an old dwarf in his stinkhole?
Quit calling it a stink hole.
Jumping catfish. It's a cursed turn gollywog. Ah! Get
Don't
away
know
from
about
me,
that
you
term.
beast!
It is 109 here in Austin.
Oof, broke the 108 they promised.
Woohoo! Year of the gamer.
Well, anyway, yeah, I seen the dwarf in here sometimes. He sells gadgets to us miners.
Good, good, good. Where does he live?
Don't know, don't care. I'm a digging for gold, Junior, and I ain't going home to my woman until I find some. Gold, gold, gold! Talk to Papa. Tell him how to find ya.
Oh, great. Now he chooses to lose his mind. Just wonderful.
We're being...
Oh, yeah.
Yes, H-Hog, that word, that don't use that word. Don't
It's a little
use that.
questionable.
That's-
Duke
a-
was Charles Napier, who is from several things. I especially like his role in the Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers?
Yeah, so I think that's the second questionable terminology used in Popful Mail. that we've
Yeah, they're
seen.
kind of pushing it.
Yeah, it's not good. Don't.
I mean,
don't
first Stinkhole and now this.
Danny.
It's the biggest freaking bell I've ever seen! Beat it! Get out of here!
I like talking to these guys as Gaw.
You bit me, you fat, no-good friggin' parasite!
You deserved it, you mountain hick.
You're gonna call us a racial censor? Jesus.
Maybe we should have Mail talk to these
That
people.
was weird. Like.
Never see it on Nintendo platforms. Games encouraging you to smoke.
Someone's gotta.
I wish the gold would speak up. I can't find it if it won't talk to me.
Gold! Any endpoint we should be looking for here?
Oh yeah, okay, so now that you talk to the miners, head all the way right and you'll come to a weapon shop. Buy the Iron Claw for Gaw and the armors if you can afford it.
Okay. Alright, there's a weapon shop in here somewheres.
Yes, black lung is a disease that miners get from inhaling coal dust. In specific, I want to say silica. There's a lot of stuff about that. If you want to know more about mining, I highly recommend Blood on the Mountain on Netflix. It's a really, really good documentary about mining, and one of my favorite documentaries in recent years. So check that out.
Now, where's this weapon shop?
You have to head all the... Let's see.
Just read what it says.
Okay. There are quite a few miners. Talk to them if you wish. Head all the way to the right, and you'll come to a weapon shop. Buy the Iron Claw for Gaw and the armors if you can afford it. That's what it says.
Huh.
So I guess go to where you were.
And by head to the right, he means several screens to the right, I guess.
I guess so. Was there more to the right? You could go, like...
Maybe?
Before you entered that door, I mean?
Well, let's explore.
Okay. We're exploring.
I'm having a good time. Oh, mummy!
Oh, shit!
Shouldn't open that sarcophagus.
Did you hear the people, they're like, hey, we're not going to serve you the disgusting sewer bone juice.
Yes, they actually asked them about it.
They're like, no.
That's why I love modern society. We actually ask the stupid questions.
Listen.
Yes, reporter from New York Times. Can I drink it?
I like how it's like, that bone juice would kill you, and everyone's like, yes!
Bring it on.
Yeah, you've gone pretty far.
I have gone pretty far. What's ahead?
Because they're talking about ladders and stuff later on, and I'm like, I don't know where you are.
I don't know either.
You're like lost.
It says you.
You're gonna find a boss and die. You are lost.
This looks like a boss to me.
Go back.
How about we go back? Let's go all the way back.
Mummy kombucha. Okay, Dark Tetsuya, what happened is when they opened the black sarcophagus, they found a whole bunch of mysterious red liquid. And it wasn't mysterious in as much as it turned out to be just like weird sewage that
I'm gonna fight the boss.
Okay, have fun.
I don't care.
It turns out it was a bunch of sewage that had seeped in over the years. And you know how it goes when people online see a bunch of weird liquid and also it's modern society. They, oh, cool.
They want to drink it.
They want to drink it.
It's rare to have visitors these days.
Sorry I frightened you, but I must admit, you gave me a start too.
Well, I'm sorry. My name's Glug. I'm a dwarf artisan.
Same.
A dwarf? Really? But I thought that all dwarves were short, fat guys with long white beards.
That's the old look. Nowadays, pretty much anything goes. Some of the dwarves don't like it, but I suppose their ways of thinking will eventually die out.
Also, I'm pansexual.
Well, I suppose one does learn something new every day.
I would roll.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm Tat.
Glad to meet you, Tat. Say, it looks like you're from the forest. Am I
God,
right?
that would suck. Conservative dwarfs.
Absolutely correct.
Dwarfs screaming about there being like dwarfs doing memes about there being only one gender, like, and it's so insufferable.
Mr. Slick is your friend?
Oh, so you do know him. That guy's the greatest.
Slick sucks ass, dude.
This fellow is friends with him? I hope the
Jesus Christ! 2 in 1 stream? What are you trying to fucking do to us, Popful Mail?
Calm down.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Sorry.
Well, maybe you caught him on an off day.
Maybe we can reason with them.
Really very nice. Anyway, enough chit chat.
Fucking Popful Mail. Popful Mail gonna get me to fucking bust a vein this episode.
The most 90s script in all of action
Christ.
RPGs.
You got some more slurs you want to throw out? What else are we doing with our lives here?
I've read about it on the Great Stone Wall. I once asked Mumbles to explain it to me, but he's not too keen on talk, so all I know
That's basically what our Popful Mail Franker Faces is made for.
and I'm afraid that's
Come on, Popful, you don't gotta. I love that I'm like, wow, I really like. I think working design stuff gets too much shit, and so working design is like, no, let's prove.
That's why we're playing
shit.
this.
Yeah.
We got to go back and see how it really was.
Come on, Vic, you can do better.
All right, look ahead in that FAQ and see what the purpose of talking to that guy was.
Okay, let's see. Go back to the previous room. Well, you did what you were supposed to do. You got to the area, but you need to go back. So you missed the store entirely.
Yeah, I'm heading back anyways.
Okay. Then go back to the previous room and into the mummy room to get 2 more gold bullion. The downside is that once you have 4 from them, they'll just simply give you plain treasure again. And go back to the shop by simply dropping down. Oh.
Just simply drop down.
Okay, go that way, go through there, probably. That's true, Krungling. There haven't been any... It's not peak 90s because they haven't done a racist Asian accent imitation.
That's true.
I was actually
That's
talking
true.
about that with our roommate the other day, being like, the one thing I've discovered from doing streaming is that it's not something that I discovered. It was something that I completely forgot due to nostalgia and memory. I completely forgot how racist the 90s was regarding Asian accents, and oh my lord.
Do you sometimes feel less than fresh? I know I do.
Thanks. Thank you, Vic.
The best part is that that's the end of the conversation. He just walks away. That look on Tat's face is my face right now. Alright, so keep it. Hey, look what
We
I
found it! We found the weapon shop!
Well, well, well. Hello there yourself, fancy boy.
I like this guy.
Looks like some guy out of Shadowrun or something.
I was gonna say, please don't shout some slurs at me. I'm tired.
Gale Robe and Gale Charm. Does Tat have those?
Nah, he does not.
Okay, so we can improve that. But first of all, we gotta upgrade Gaw.
Yeah, get Gaw the Claw is what they suggest.
Get Gaw the Claw.
Yeah. Thanks, stranger.
What else can we afford? Well, we can get him in a steel band, but I also need the heel mail. Let's go ahead and do that instead. Yeah, normally, once again, to reiterate, I'd be using a lot more consumable items in a regular playthrough of this. But the way the Japanese version is balanced, you can just get your healing from these shops.
That is nice.
Quite nice, quite nice. Oh, actually, we have some gold bullion, don't we?
You should sell.
Alright, yeah, let's do that, let's do that. Let's upgrade our Gaw.
Nice.
This Gaw is gonna be a killing machine. 1800 plus 1200? I can get both those.
Nice.
I guess we should, because he's new to the party. He doesn't have any armor.
And he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's got a good heart.
I want to be Gaw. God, please don't say some weird slurs or something to make me regret
look at
this.
Gaw is the most powerful being in the universe right now.
Gaw will destroy you.
Alright, we're good on consumables. We got full health. Gaw is loaded for bear. Alright, where do I go from here?
Okay, so... Then return to the mummy area and continue the process. Hold on. Basically it tells you to grind with the mummies to get a bunch of gold bullion. Okay, good. Chuck Woolery joke. Wow. Man, that has not aged well.
That joke has not aged well.
I do not recommend checking Chuck Woolery's feed currently. Okay. What it recommends you doing is going to the mummy area and grinding for gold bullion until you have enough money to buy all the items.
That's not a bad idea. Oh god, no. Stop. Quit talking about the gold. Alright, let's kill some mummies, get some bullion, and armor our folks up. Yeah, it looks like, based on the armor I just got for Gaw, that's the second most powerful equipment in the game, so we're closing in on the ending of this game.
Yeah,
Not immediately, but in a couple hours.
So yeah, find the mummies and grind the mummies. Grind them into mummy bones.
Grind them into delicious sarcophagus juice.
Sarcophagus. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You can only carry about 2 to 4 at a time. You can only carry 4 at a time, by the way. And they're just gonna drop those. After that, they just drop normal weapons.
God does 35 damage. That is nuts.
God does not fuck around.
Gaw's my boy.
And go back, and they should reappear.
Shit, now this is the grinding I can get down with. This. Don't gotta spend half an hour doing this shit.
Cold pressed organic mummy juice. Yes, Crumbling. That's what we're using the new Juicero for.
Hey, all those Juiceros that are in Goodwills now. You gotta find a use for them.
Okay, you may have your limit of gold bullion, because after a while they start dropping just regularly. Yeah. So.
Alright, let's drop back down, get some more items from our friends.
Nice.
Does this replenish after you've sold the bullion?
What do you mean?
After I sell this, will they start dropping it again?
Yeah.
Game, you are fucked. Assuming, you don't nuke my save file again.
Oh god, please don't. Danny's a nice boy. Danny is a nice boy, everybody.
I try my hardest.
You do. You accidentally knock over all the boxes. Bless you. That was funny. I'm sorry. Do you have those?
Let's find out. I was a little upset.
It was an accident too, because Danny
rare footage of Danny actually being upset.
He didn't. Here's the thing. Danny didn't do any weird, passive-aggressive gamer stuff like punch a wall or or like slam the door really hard. He shut the door very normally when he walked out. It was actually really fucking normal. He didn't like even yell or nothing. You did not have a heated gaming moment, and yet the boxes reacted as if you did. That was really funny. Boxes just wanted to do the comedy timing for you.
Typical box overreacting.
The box had the heated gaming moment, not you.
Alright, we can buy a charm for Tat here. Really all we're missing is the upgraded armor for Tat, so why don't we go upstairs, grind up some more delicious mummies.
I don't know, Krungling. I guess you're right. Passive-aggressive is probably not punching a wall. That's just straight aggressive.
Yeah, that's being aggressive to a wall, yeah.
Danny just walked out and was like, this sucks, and walked back in. I like that the boxes overreacted on your behalf.
I walked out because I didn't know where to go from there. Like, I'd exhausted like 5 or 6 backup plans by that point. I didn't know how to continue the stream.
Yes, Hectara, we will be going into a car to complain about this issue to everybody.
Oh my god, unlimited gold bullion.
So cool.
I'm so happy to have found this. I'm glad I have you on navigation duty.
Thank you. I'm really shitty usually at navigation.
This works out well. I like not having to constantly look over at a fac.
Yeah, facs.
It's just nice to have someone else guiding. Man, I'd have to screen the facts beforehand, but this could be a good regular thing.
Okay.
Especially if we got, well-written facts. Instead of just, go right, you can't miss it.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
We'll get some shit.
Alright, everyone is now outfitted with the second best items in the game. So now we have to start saving up. Because I assume the best items are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This person suggests getting around 20,000 to 30,000 gold for near the end of the game, and that way you never have to grind anymore.
How about I do that off-stream?
Okay, let's do that.
This is a pretty easy place to get to. I'll get some more bullion, though.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm at the bullion mummies. Where do I go from here? And consider that I already found that guy.
Okay, when you have all the money you want, go through the elevator. And when you ride the elevator...
Uh-huh.
Let's see, let me know when you get the elevator. Collect those, though, just in case. For
oh, yeah. I want gold.
Okay.
What movie's that from?
Where is that elevator?
It's Goldmember, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember fucking
the classic of cinema. You know they're gonna remake Austin Powers any day now. You gotta get get on this.
They are gonna reboot Austin Powers, and then Horny on Main. We're gonna reboot Austin Powers, and he's gonna be horny on Main. He's like, "Do I make you horny on Main, baby?" Everyone's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
All right, here's the elevator.
Okay, there you go. Take the elevator all the way to the top, I think.
He's very considerate. He always asks if you're horny.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't go up to random women and say, "I'm horny."
Oh God, thank God. He's like, well, what's better, going to a random woman and saying, "I'm horny," or going to a random woman and being like, "Are you horny?
Are you horny for me?
Will you fuck me, please?" I'm doing an intense stare at Danny.
I don't like it.
I know. I'm sorry, baby. Okay, let's see where I am. Okay, go through the door. Go up and through the door.
Uh-huh.
Outside, make your way to the top right corner.
Alright, I assume they're talking about here.
Yeah. Watch out. Those guys are bad news.
Yeah, they're tough.
I don't like them. I should drop gold bullion.
No.
Oh, shit.
Top right, you say?
Yep. Alright, hold on. Before you do shit, let me see what you're supposed to do. Okay, go through the door.
Thanks.
Sorry, I don't want to guide you wrong. And then go through to the next area. My biggest fear is guiding you to like a death pit and you die, and you're like, Alex.
All right, this next room.
Okay. In here, go left through the next area to meet a dwarf named Glug.
That's that guy I found.
Okay. After the convo, head to the far right, grab the gold bullion from the chest, and hit the door.
Mm-hmm. On it. Yep.
Okay, good. Let me know when you've done that.
I've done it.
Okay. Did you go through the door?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Anyone else want to be a navigator?
Shut up. Head all the way to the right, then drop off the ledge. Keep dropping off any ledges you land on, and return to the shop to replenish any lost health. Then head right and through the door.
So, go back to the shop then.
Basically, yes.
Okay, can do.
Just keep falling down. Oh, get some more blue.
The gold mummies. I think I've already... Yeah.
Ah, there you go. So go to the shop, heal everybody.
Do you see a way to go right here?
Listen!
I'm talking to the FAQ author, not you.
I don't know what they mean. Yeah, it is impossible to go right.
Read ahead a little bit, see if you can figure it out.
Here, climb up, head left, and ascend the next ladder. Head right through the door. No, you cannot be our navigator. It's spelled like navigator. Yeah, that's the door I think you need to go through.
Okay. We're heading back to where the mummies are.
1 second here. Okay. Alright. Climb up, head left, and ascend the next ladder. Head right through the door. Go through the next area, and in the next, head up and talk to the guards. They won't let you by.
Alright. Well, I'm heading to an area I haven't been to before, so this is...
Okay, here we are.
Hold it, frog face. Where do you think you're going?
Far from your ugly mug, lizard lips.
Ha ha. Everyone's a comedian these days. Look, am I getting through to you?
I love that little aside.
This is closed, off limits, and out of bounds. So scram!
Jeez.
Alright, backtrack to that miner who was like, I want gold!
Oh, okay. What if I brought Tat? I have to throw you in the brig. Alright, I know where Mr. Gold is.
Go to Mr. Gold. He will ask you to bring him gold.
I have gold.
Yeah, so just go to him.
I sold all my gold.
Okay, get the gold again.
Okay.
Pardon me again, but I was trying to pass the checkpoint, and the guards wouldn't let me through. I wonder if I could trouble you to help me find a way past.
It's afternoon, Boogaloo. No one's had their 5 p.m. drinks yet.
Oh, thank God.
I don't really remember too good.
Our chat's good and sober.
Mm-hmm.
Gold so I can go home.
Sega CD isn't.
Now, if and I had some gold bars, my
Bars.
life would be so much easier. I might just remember something.
Yeah, he wants bullion. Well, we know where to get it. Crack open that sarcophagus. We're gonna keep making that joke over and over and over, because first of all, a black sarcophagus was discovered. Second of all, people want to drink that shit. This is current events, people. This is streaming for a modern world.
I was so distracted by people talking about how we're not safe to watch at work, and that's true. We were normal until, like, again, chat gets a little bit too, chat's had a bit to drink, and they go a little wild.
They start looking up Lola Bunny, and then it all goes downhill.
Don't do that, by the way. My new rule is no genitals. No genitals in the images that you show in chat. Even marked not safe for work. If there's genitals in it, it's gonna be rare exceptions of that allowed.
I talk to this guy.
Maybe. Oh.
Oh. It's just a bunch of hooey. We're going back to the mummies to get the gold to give to the guy so we can get past the guards.
Oh, Sasquatch! No, nothing weird has happened. Weird things have happened. We're just talking about. I'm just establishing rules for what to post, what you can post in chat as we discuss the Lola Bunny 2018 fiasco.
Yeah, just rewatch the Friday stream. You'll see.
It's okay, Smebs. I shouldn't have egged you on. Just in the future, I absolutely egged on the posting of that. That was my bad. I take full responsibility.
We didn't know there was genitals.
What's funny is that I've seen that tattoo 1,000 times and that never registered with me. It's amazing. Like, I'm blind to it. Just so...
Alright, we have Bullion. Let's go back to Goldman. The man who loves gold.
To people who are wondering what happened, you can check Friday's Mascot Friday stream in our VODs.
4 bars! Fuck!
Yeah, he takes it all.
God!
Oh, my memory just cleared up. The rebel army leader is named Venutalo, or something. Anyway, he likes dwarf handiwork. Try bringing a piece to the guards. I just bet it gets you in.
Alright, well, we talked to Goldman, who gave us gold, and he said the guards want some dwarf handiwork. What does he mean by that?
He'll tell you that you can bribe the guards with the dwarf trinket. Make your way back to Glug, and he'll give you the mithril trinket. Now go to the guards, who will then let you buy.
Can do. Alright, we're back on track, making progress. How about that? The Mailinator, making copies. Mailorama. Welcome back to the 1990s, where SNL was really good, except for a couple of parts.
I miss Goat Boy.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? There's no Goat Boy on YouTube. No one at SNL felt that was funny enough to put in their like funny clips or whatever, and that's
I bet they have Opera Man and shit.
They have a lot of Opera Man. They just don't have Goat Boy, who was hilarious, by the way.
That's a damn shame.
I don't know. Every time I'm doing something and talking about nostalgia, I just imagine myself as Goat Boy being just electrically prodded to just scream and scream about 90s nostalgia.
Goat Boy could make a killing nowadays.
Goat Boy is literally just like a majority of YouTubers.
Mm-hmm. Well, if nothing else, replaying this has made me realize there's a lot of back and forth in this game. There's a lot of backtracking, which I guess is kind of necessary. These levels are fairly big, but not huge, so you have to make do with what you got. If that involves repeating a little bit, so be it. That's just how you make games.
Oh no, not you again!
Yes, guys, here again, Jelly Boy. This time I want a good dwarf trinket.
Wow, God's a dick.
Trinket? Oh, you mean one of my skilled artisan creations. I'd be happy to give you one. But why do you want one of those?
I need one to secure passage through the mine. Give.
Take this one, and leave me alone.
This is just what I needed. Bye.
One of the things I like about this game the best is the fact that there's all these one-time story sequences, and depending on which character you use, you get an entirely different conversation.
Alright, let's see here. From chat, we're talking about there should be a Funko Pop of Popful Mail. I disagree, but there should be a Funko Pop of Willie Beamish, because I want to see Willie Beamish's eyes is tired and dead.
I can fully envision both of those in my mind's eye right now. Just squat little figures with those giant eyes.
Those dead
Those
eyes.
dead, soulless eyes.
Imagine Ga with, like, soulless, sad eyes. Okay, so you got the trinket. Go back to the guards.
Alright, can do. What's that? Grind up more mummies? Can do.
Are we gonna give you a...
Wait, I thought I gave that guy all
Maybe
my...
not. Well.
Heal me. Oh no, the Bullion exploit has been closed. Nintendo patched it. Alright, I think I remember where those guards are. I mentioned the music's great.
Yeah.
Because it really is.
I decided my new persona is Ga. But unfortunately, I think there's already someone who has Ga as their icon in persona, so I don't know if I can do that.
That's a shame.
It's a shame.
Ga's pretty much perfect. Just
Ga
this
is
short,
neat.
squat monster who doesn't take shit from anyone.
Big
Just
bad.
always in a state of being pissed off. Right, heading back to the guards, who appreciate dwarf crafts.
Artisanal creations. This is like dwarf Etsy. Okay?
Yeah, they love going to dwarf Pinterest.
Listen, you weird little freak of nature.
Wow.
I said you can't pass through.
Ga has a nice dwarf trinket to give to your leader. Go get him. Now. Ga.
All right then. Wait right here.
You want to
waiting.
save, by the way.
Alright.
The chief wants to see you right away. Get in there.
Any idea why my partner's British? I mean, we're both dwarves.
This is all weird.
Very nice.
I don't like where this is going.
Thank you, peasant, for your oh-so-humble gift.
He's gonna throw us in the trash
By
compactor.
the way, I'm Claverding Clark Snipper, Lethal Biffle Poopy Wuffen Van Venancio, Krakenlichter Rattenface the 14th, feudal lord of Oderberg.
Incredible reading!
You can call me Lord Venancio.
How many takes did that take?
That was actually really good.
Does Lord Venuncio have something for God to eat? Ga.
Tell me something. You look like a hard worker. Would you like to join our well-fed cause?
I can't join you. I'm on a quest with Mail and Tat.
Oh, that's such a shame. We could have used your help recovering the treasure.
Treasure? Ga!
Me.
Yes, you see, we of the rebel army are planning a heist of about 3 tons of gold. In fact, there's a strategy meeting taking place very soon. Too bad you can't.
Does look like
make
Biddy
it.
Maru. Just needs slightly straighter hair.
Mail very happy. Maybe Ga will surprise her. And Ga can get some gold too. Rich. Ga.
Ah, my eager new friend. Right this way.
This is gonna go well.
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen.
The meeting room is just ahead. We'd better hurry.
Your lordship, there's no one here.
Oh.
It's a trap. Run, Lord Venuncio.
Oh, God.
Gosh. You're a fucking idiot.
You are so gullible. There's a reward of 3 million gold on your little group's heads. Or didn't you know that? You can't expect me to let that go now,
Go.
can you?
God doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't play coy with Venuncio. I know that you are the 3 that destroyed Bountyville. Muttonhead told me all about you.
Muttonhead is a liar. Lie. Ga.
Your pretty little corpses are going to finance my whole revolution!
What a jerk.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. Your fate is sealed. All that's left is for you to die. And for posterity's sake, I do hope you die gracefully.
The scenery is delicious.
Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of flames, and you gotta destroy the flames before the platforms crumble.
Okay, these flames?
No, I don't think there's a
Ah.
Yeah, get across.
It's easy with Gaw.
Maybe you should destroy them. There you go. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, they actually recommend you're gone this section because it's easiest this way.
Ah.
So,
Come on.
there you go.
These are kind of hard to hit.
Nice. There's one more. You're cool.
Shit, that's gonna be bad. Come on, really? Video game.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Bring in the mail.
For fuck's sake!
Well, that worked great. Well, luckily the flames don't do too much damage, but this is still a problem. Come on, please, game.
Oh my god! Hey. Thank you. This is pissing me off, and it's not your fault.
You know what I love? Video games.
Maybe you need to reload that
I
save.
may need to reload, but we have an entire conversation we have to play through again.
Oh, good. There's another. That makes me really happy. I think that's really good and mature, and
we're okay.
I'm not mad.
We're
I'm
fine.
not mad at all.
This is all according to plan.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Boy.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay.
Woof.
Head left in through the first door.
Woof.
You're about to enter another trap, by the way.
Great. Alright, we took a beating on that. But luckily we had a good cache of consumable items. Ooh. I'm feeling the hurt.
Lord Venancio, I don't like this, but I'm afraid I have to take you in.
So, you escaped my happy flames of death, hmm? What a clever feat for such a simple mind. Now then, if you know what's good for you, you'll stay where you are. You mustn't come any closer. If you do, it could be extremely detrimental to your health.
I'm not falling for another one of your tricks.
Bloop.
It's not like I didn't warn you. I just had this installed. How do you like it? Tell me, were you truly surprised?
Not at all. Yeah, laugh it up.
Oh, I just kill myself.
We gotta take that fucker down.
Oh, looks like I spoke too soon.
Okay, so you want to head all the way to the top right to meet with Glug and Slick. And then you will continue at a door to a new area. So I guess that should be where you stop.
Alright.
It's getting close to
This seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
We survived the traps. We managed to somehow live through
Hi
that.
there. Fancy running into you again.
My stars! You gave me quite a start there, Mr. Glug. Perhaps next time you can give me some advance warning?
Yeah, sure thing. I was surprised to see you too. I just finished work and was heading back to my village.
Well then, I'll come with you. By the way, who is that behind you?
Holla! Yes, all your dreams have come true. It's Slicky.
Please don't call yourself Slicky.
Yes,
That's disgusting.
Today was definitely a stay in bed, turn off the alarm, roll over, go back to sleep kind of day.
Say there, Tatters. You're looking kind of down. Want my apple? I took a bite, but the rest is fine. Who knows? It might pick you up.
Jesus.
Slightly used apple.
No, Slick. No apple. Thanks.
Oh no! No!
Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this at all.
What is it? What happened? Don't stand in the fire!
Hey, look at that. They've got welcome fires burning. The crew
hate you, Slick.
This villain was tortured
sucks.
deliberately. I can't believe Venancio would stoop this low.
Welcome, Fires. Oh, it's that thing from the intro.
It's not here. They took it. Oh no!
What is it, Glug? What did they take?
The Guardian. The Mithril Guardian. It's the protector of our sanctuary and the source of all our mithril.
Mithril Guardian? You say someone has taken your Mithril Guardian?
That's what he said.
Oh, great! If they have the Mithril Guardian, the magical powers it contains could ruin us all.
Cool.
I'm shocked that you even have a clue as to what's at stake here, Mr. Slick. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
That's kind of sassy, too.
If there's
Very
jewels or precious
sassy.
metals involved, I want to know about it.
Glug. They took all our mithril. Oh, God. You must stop them.
Oh no! Raffi!
Not Raffi.
No.
Raffi, hold on!
Angel.
Sing me Banana Phone one more time.
It had to be them. They wanted the mithril, and now they've got it.
But who could have done this?
It was the rebel army.
Just as I had feared. I can't let this go unpunished. I must go after the Mithril and the rebel leader. You know, Tatster, you're a really decent guy. Be careful.
Does he have a crush on him?
Maybe.
I don't want you, Slick.
I was gonna say, that's sad. Okay.
Well, actually, what I think I'm going to do here is, you know, looking at that scene and seeing how nicely Tat was treating everyone, it made me think, I really want to see that scene with Gaw instead. And luckily I made a save right beforehand, so I think next time we pick up Popful Mail, we're going to have Gaw step through that conversation and see what he thinks of old Slick and all these other people.
I bet he's got some great things to say.
Hopefully he'll be a little more impatient with our pal Slick. So yeah, that's Popful Mail. I estimate we're about 2/3 of the way through the game. If we don't finish it next time, it'll certainly be the stream thereafter, so this won't be a very long playthrough. But hey, it could have been worse. I thought it was way worse at the beginning.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
remember when shit didn't work? Remember when my save files disappeared right in front of my eyes? That was tragic.
Oh god.
In fact,
yeah, let's praying to whomsoever will listen.
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that over right now. Let's go ahead and erase, not this one. Let's erase the one from backup RAM.
Is that the backup RAM one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, now you got me worried. Yeah, this is the internal memory.
Okay.
So erase the one that was in the RAM and replace it with our brand new save data.
Okay.
All right, it's saved.
Sure?
Thank Christ. Yeah, the data is now saved. It's now on our virtual RAM cartridge. So we'll be able to pick up right from where we left off last time. And it looks like that works. It looks like that works just fine. So in the event of another Sega CD emergency, at least we'll have backups in our cart. And if we ever want to decide to play Willy Beamish for God knows whatever reason...
Because we hate ourselves?
Yeah, we can at least make that happen without sudden save file deletion.
Someone in chat just said, never had a Sega CD before, what are they like to own? Well, and if you missed earlier, our entire stream crashed because the Sega CD
Yeah, feel free to watch
break.
the archive, especially
Yeah.
when we started playing Popful Mail, because suddenly the backup RAM started to fail and all sorts of things. I do recommend having a Sega CD still. It's a very fun system with a lot of fun games. It's just... it's a kind of a technical nightmare in a lot of ways.
Also, we got good advice from Tiki. If we want to be 100% sure, we could take the backup from the EverDrive and put it into on our computer.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if I wanted to take that extra step.
I could even put it on our backup drive, our archive right here. I've got
a... Yeah. So we've reached an end of another successful RetroPal stream. Hey,
Woo.
I saved it. I saved that shit.
You sure did.
I single-handedly stepped in and saved that shit. This would have been a complete disaster.
Shout out to Danny.
Instead, it was only about 20% of a disaster, I'd imagine. In fact, yeah, I'd like to try Midnight Raiders again and see if fixing the connection fixed that. So you might see that again in our regular Mega CD Monday streams. I'm sorry, Sega CD Monday. It's rebranded.
It's rebranded.
Refreshed for a new generation.
We're the new Beppis generation.
We are the Beppises.
All right. Well,
so look forward to the conclusion of Popful Mail coming next Monday, and if not then, the Monday after. We'll figure out some more Sega CD games to fill things in. I'm gonna look for a friend to host here. Alex, why don't you give us a spiel?
Well, thank you all so much for watching our latest edition of Sega CD Monday. Hopefully next ones will be a little less crashy. We will be back on Wednesday with Sonic Adventure. We had a sub goal. If we got 50 subs, we would play Sonic Adventure. We thought we'd get that at the end of the month. Y'all really wanted to see Sonic Adventure ASAP, so we got that goal. And we will be starting this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and something Pacific. My brain hurts.
Yeah, look forward to our all-character story, true ending playthrough of Sonic Adventure, kicking off on Wednesday and continuing through Friday. It's going to be a Sonic Adventure week.
Yes, usually Fridays we do mascot platformer rankings. Sonic Adventure will be our first 3D platformer that we're playing for the rankings. So look forward to that. And also, if you want to vote on what we stream on Wednesdays, check us out at patreon.com/retropals.
I'll have a new one up this Friday.
There, if you pitch up $5 a month, you can vote on our streams. What did I say?
Pitch up, as you say.
Listen, this is my first spiel. Give me a break.
All right.
If you pitch in $5 a month, you do get to vote on our weekly streams, and you get access to our patron-only exclusive Discord where we talk shop, other things. It's cool. We also have a Twitter that is at twitter.com/retropalshq where you can figure out and hear when we're streaming and all kinds of fun stuff. We post clips, we'll retweet things, all kinds of cool stuff. And when we do Mascot Fridays, where you can vote on what we're playing, we post polls there as well. And yes, the public Discord is also excellent.
It's good stuff.
It's really good.
Join it if you haven't. It's super fun.
There's a whole section where people just post their pets, and let me tell you, it's the best thing on earth.
All right, so y'all got a couple options today. If you want to see more Popful Mail, someone at Retro Gaming Live TV is actually finishing it up right now.
Oh, that rules.
So you can check that out. Or if you want to remain unspoiled, we're going to go ahead and host Cats on Your Head, who's practicing the original Legend of Zelda. There's a NES marathon coming up, and she's been practicing games all month. Her Zelda run is pretty darn good. So check in on that. Wish her good luck. And we'll see y'all on Wednesday.
See you then, and before we go, thank you very much for Krungling for resubbing for months in a row, and they say, save Beamish. We'll do our best, Krungling.
One of these days we'll bring back the Beamish. Yeah, thanks for that, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you Wednesday.
See ya, folks.